Before we start, please introduce yourself and what you're currently doing for work.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Jamil Northcutt. I'm currently the Deputy Director at athletes.org, which is the Players Association for College Players. I also serve as the Chief Strategy Officer for Champion Venture Partners, which is a sports asset value chain investment firm or private equity firm with that group. And then I'm also the founder and CEO of Strategic Transitions Advisors, LLC.
That is amazing. You're impacting a lot of humans. You just finished up with a fabulous session. Can you summarize it in a sentence or two?
Yeah, so it's really hedges, creating boundaries that protect your life. Oftentimes as practitioners in the player development space or in any job that anybody's in, you're not really creating hedges to protect yourself. Life is full of transitions. The definition, any event or non-event, that results in these changes in relationships, assumptions, roles, and routines. As a result of these changes, the vicissitudes of life, you need to be hedged in certain areas like your health, your relationship, your finances. So we just talked a little bit about strategies that allow folks to hedge themselves in just those various ways.
It's incredible. Well, we're coming together for the first in-person Beyond the Field Summit. What is one word you would use to describe the energy that we're feeling here today?
Magnificent.
Magnificent.
It's magnificent that everybody's here. It has pulled a lot of folks together who have a desire to really impact people in a positive way. And so I'm happy because I know when it first started and helping Ed get speakers and building this thing out, he's been just great, and just to see that it's continuing to grow and he's been consistent and sticking with it. I just feel like it's a magnificent event, and I'm just happy for him, and I'm happy for the staff and the group that's pulled this all together.
Throughout your session on stage, you talked a lot about time, money, and resources. Going back to the transition, what advice would you give to someone that is in a period of transition, whether it be graduating from college, transitioning from a job, or any other transition life may throw at you?
Yeah, one of the things we talked about to kind of set the foundation was core values. And so being able to lean on those, because again, it creates a lot of worry and anxiety and stress. And so what you want to do is reduce that stress, but how do I do that? I have to know who I am. So core values kind of set the tone for that.
Yeah.
Are you grounded in your faith? For me, that's one of the things that helped me out. So I knew I didn't need to worry because I had someone I could go to in God to help me manage my situation. But also the word led to other aspects of my life to help me manage my money, my resources. The good Bible talks about money more than it talks about anything.
Yeah.
But it teaches me how to manage my relationships, how I need to treat people, do unto others as you had them do unto you. And so being able to go back, and that's just an example, on my core values, showed me how to manifest things in my life, but also how to treat people and how he could be a resource through those other mediums that would lead me to certain success. So if you're in a transition, you want to be able to think on things that are true, noble, honest, and of good report, but you want to have a good foundation. And ask for help if you need it, but also position yourself. Another point I made was cultivating competence.
Yeah.
Identifying that area that you're good at. You want to play your strengths, but then if you're incompetent in another area, then you want to be able to build a hedge to get better and improve in those areas.
It's incredible. Is there anything that you weren't able to share in your presentation that you would like to share with us right now?
It's so much. You only got 30 minutes to really dive in, and you're being interactive and connecting and communicating with people. But the one thing I would share that I didn't was don't give up. Understanding transitions, that things are going to happen, as we would say in the community, life be life.
Yeah.
And as it lifes and you deal with it, you got to understand that it's nothing new that's happening. Everybody's dealing with experience. Everybody's dealing with death. Everybody's dealing with job loss. Most people are dealing with budget cuts and financial things that are happening. But again, if you quit, you don't understand that the season could be changing.
Yeah.
And it could be changing for the better on your behalf. So again, as winter leaves, then it's springtime, and then you got summer, then you go into the fall. So life is like that. You just have certain seasons of life that you're going in, age, stage, etc. But just don't give up, don't quit, because again, your change or that opportunity that's going to help you move into that desired role or vision or dream or goal that you have is just right around the corner.
Yeah, and I think this conference and the people and the energy, definitely a beacon of hope and light. Is there anything that I haven't asked that you would like to add?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to Ed, the staff, you, everybody that's working on the behalf to kind of make this a marquee event, just to keep going. Again, don't quit, don't give up. Trust and believe in who you are, trust and believe in God, and all things are possible to them that believe.
Amen to that. Well, thank you so much. Grateful that you're here for the first in-person Beyond the Field Summit, and go enjoy and network.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.